If you will see in the EDA, we will be doing EDA by two ways. One is with the help of Python library, and one is automated library. So basically in the Python library, if you will see, you will be dealing with pandas, matplotlib, seaborn, and plotly. Basically this is used for the analysis or for the exploratory point of view, and this is for visualization. So if you will see, we will be dealing with these two parts. This is nothing but here it's just three lines of code and you will get the whole thing. That's why we do not focus on this part. We will be majorly focused on this Python library. So basically, while you guys will moving for the whether it is machine learning or NLP, DL, AI, whatever the topics you know you guys have been covered or जो भी आगे जो जिस चीज का भी आगे यूज है basically, so you will be seeing in every topic the first thing what you will do, that is the EDA. You have to see the data first of all, what kind of data set you are having, and accordingly only you can proceed with the data treatment, and then you will moving forward for the any kind of, either it is ML, DL, NLP, any AI tool you if you make application you have make. So likewise, so basically if you will, for example, you have a data set. Do you guys think ki you can directly jump to the ML or DL or NLP or any AI application? You guys can do, but the problem is, for example, let's take example of Virat Kohli. Today is a match, and you have to predict what should be the score made by Virat Kohli. You have predicted as per the previous data set, as per the data set you have trained, that was almost of 30 years or 35 years. These years data you have been trained, and then as per this trained data You want to predict the today's score. You have predicted it would be 35, but what is the actual score? That is 45. This different is not acceptable. It's if it is 350 and if it is 450. In this case, this difference will not be acceptable. It might be something around 3 345 or 342 or even 340. You can consider this. Okay, you have not done any EDA in your data, and you have done this and you have got the accuracy like this ki your actual score is 350 and your sorry and your predicted score is 345 or 340. This you can go, but this happens in just one case. 1% of the time it happens, but out of 100%, 99% of the time you will see, if you will not treat your data, your accuracy will fall. It would be like 450 is actual, it would be like actual is 450 and predicted is 350. It will fall like this. So we have to always making sure that we are doing this part very good. That is EDA part. Basically, this is the only importance of the EDA because eventually आपको क्या करना है? Eventually you guys have to train the model. You have to create an application, right? So for making an application, you want to create a model which is having a least error. So for that, what you have to do? You just have to do the EDA. That's why every time I say that 80% or 70% of the time, whether we are doing machine learning, deep learning, or NLP, or any AI application, every time, these many time you are just simply doing the this thing, EDA part. This is the importance of EDA basically. We are not doing EDA just like this. We are doing EDA because we want to train models. That's why we are learning EDA here. So basically there are few steps which should be the you know plan to execute the EDA, but that is definitely not mandate part. Sometimes as per the data, the steps might have changed or might up and down. Okay, so the first step is okay. The first step is checking the number of rows and columns. What it will do? It will basically give you an idea about the data. It will give the idea about data. It will give the idea about data. The second step, which is checking missing values. Checking missing value. Basically, it will tell you the quantity of data. Now, third is treating the missing value. Treating the missing value. We will be having multiple ways to treat our missing value. Let's discuss one by one. First is we can delete that row. Next is delete column. Another is replace with null, or replace with mean, median, or mode. These many steps are there to treat the missing value. After this, after this, the next step is checking and treating outlier. You can say in this thing, outlier can be of two reasons. First can be genuine, and another can be data quality issue. Data quality issue. How would you address this point? You will address this thing as, for example, there's a company, okay, salary is 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, and then 3.5 lakh. This I'm talking about per month. So don't you guys see that this is something different? If you make a plot here like this, and one would be here. So it might be an outlier and it might not. Maybe this person actually have the, this thing, salary this much. Maybe he's working in a US time and then it get converted and he get the salary like this. But rest of the employees have the salary is this. So we can consider this as an outlier. So we have
outlier, actually, this is the generalized definition. Means I have also read that this is a generalized definition while we discuss about mean, median, and mode, means measure of central tendency. कि outlier is something which is totally different from other data. मैं पहले ही ऐसा सोच रहा था, मतलब कि जैसे स्पेसिंग के टर्म्स में हम बात करते हैं तो स्पेसिंग के टर्म्स में जैसे 30 - 20 जो स्पेस आता है और 50 - 30 वो फिर भी क्लोज है और 3.5 और -50 दूर है. बट मैम कभी कभी आई थिंक ऐसा नहीं भी होता है, जैसे कि आप खुद कह रहे हो कि 1.5 IQR एक्चुअली शायद वो बढ़िया बेटर तरीका है ना एग्जैक्ट जानने का.
हाँ.
मतलब कि अगर हम जनरलाइज देखें तो हम मतलब उसको स्पेसिंग के टर्म्स में देखेंगे क्या कि कितना स्पेस है आउटलायर के बीच में, मतलब.
बेसिकली होता ये है कि दिस इज द जस्ट जनरलाइज्ड वे टू अंडरस्टैंड कि दिस माइट बी एन आउटलायर. ओके, अब हमारा ईडीए पढ़ने का मोटो क्या है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द लीनियर रिग्रेशन, in the linear regression you will be seeing you just have to find the best fit line. Okay, this is the motto of linear regression. Ki in the whole algorithm you will be doing everything in order to find the best fit line. What is the best fit line? For example, this is your accurate line, I mean this is your actual line, and this is your predicted line. You just have to find the difference between error and you can say ki, this can be the best fit line. Okay, but what outlier can do in this? For example, this is the whole data here, your actual data like this, but there is one data which is present here. It will completely change your best fit line. So what you have to do, you just have to simply remove this data, because this data will change your, the whole best fit line and the change your accuracy also.
मीन में भी ऐसे ही होता है ना कि पूरे मीन को बदल देता है,
exactly.
मतलब आगे बढ़ा अपनी ओर शिफ्ट कर देता है.
This will not, that we will discuss later. But ये जो हमारा ये है आउटलायर, इसका मेन हमें इसको रिमूव करना होता है या फिर इसे ट्रीट करना होता है, अदरवाइज इट विल डाइवर्ट आवर बेस्ट फिट लाइन.
गॉट इट, थैंक यू.
So this is how we are. Just it's a simple example for this outlier. This is 3.5 lakh and this is rest 20 lakh, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. So the rest of the data is here, but one data is here. So we have to treat this data or we have to remove this data. So in both the cases, whether it is a genuine, like we are having a person who is having this salary, or it's just a data quality issue, in both the cases we have to remove this. We have to remove this. And as I already said, why we want to remove? Because the agenda is we do EDA for making a good application. ML model, DL model, NLP model, and any AI application. And if we will consider this outlier, then the we will never reach to that accuracy, and we will never get our model perfect build model. That's why we have to treat, or we have to remove the outlier in both the cases.
मैम ये डेटा
Then
डेटा क्वालिटी इशू क्या होता है?
data quality issue, just for example, if you have this many thousands or billions of rows, ठीक है, and now this is the column for your salary. Okay, this is sometimes हम लोग जब we just making the simple excels, we just do the manual thing. For example, we have written 20,000 salary, 30,000 salary, 40,000 salary, or if in case by mistake I wrote it 40,000 salary instead of 40,000, I kept it two more zero. So what is this? When you will create a graph, it will give you like this, right? You want this will go and this will again this will go, right? That's why it is called a data quality. After this, next is checking the distribution of variable. Checking the distribution of variable. In this, you will be seeing about the skewness. In EDA part, we will just simply learn about all the terms we are using for the practical implementation. We will not go much towards the mathematics, because that is comes under the statistics that we are not considering at this point. We are just simply looking for the EDA part, so we will just simply do which is important for the machine learning or deep learning, not in terms of so much statistics. We are just simply do the EDA. So if you will be we will be discussing about the skewness. So we will be having three type of data. First is right skewed, left skewed, and normal distribution. This is right skewed, normal distribution, and this is left, this is left skewed. Basically, if you will see, the most of the data point is at this part. That's why this is called a right skewed. Most of the data point is at this part. That is called as left skewed. But the data should be like this, dispersed throughout. Okay, so we have to see whether which our data set is right skewed or left skewed, or which kind of dimension it is having. After this,
मैम ये जो तीन आपने स्क्यूनेस बताए,
हाँ,
इनमें मोड, मीडियन एंड क्या कहते हैं, मीन कहाँ कहाँ पे लोकेटेड रहता है?
if you will see this thing in this part, you will be see this is median,
सेंटर पार्ट, ठीक है.
हाँ, this is
जिधर
mean,
ज्यादा,
हाँ,
ओके,
exactly,
जिधर जिधर ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंसी होगी उधर ज्यादा शिफ्ट हो जाएगा मीडियन.
exactly,
ओके.
same
मीन,
as in दोनों पार्ट पे.
बट इसमें मीन का थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम रहता है मैम. मीन हमेशा सेंटर में क्यों आता है, मतलब तीनों का? जबकि मीन तो आई थिंक जिधर ज्यादा सम आएगा उधर की साइड आएगा ना.
नहीं, मीन का क्या है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, ठीक है. वैसे ये जो आप टॉपिक बोल रहे हो दैट वी विल डिस्कस टुमारो. ठीक है, बट ऐसे मैं हल्का से एक लाइट सा वो दे रही हूँ. दिस इज समथिंग वी हैव अ डेटा. ठीक है. अब हाउ मेनी डेटा यू आर हैविंग? 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू हैव काउंटेड दिस एंड यू हैव गेट द 110. नाउ 1 2 3 4 1 7. When you will, for example, this is uh
14।
नहीं नहीं, that I'm not doing. I'm, for example, this is 5. ठीक है. This is the mean value. ठीक है. If for example you have only this many data. ठीक है.
ओके।
This is the mean value. This is the, just simply you will get this is mean. ठीक है. For example, if I show you a picture, just give me a moment.
मैम इनका सम 110 कैसे आया? टू
नहीं
थ्री
नहीं
फोर
नहीं,
फाइव
वो तो
सिक्स सेवन है।
एग्जाम्पल है, एग्जाम्पल है वो. नथिंग अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस.
मैम ये टोटल 35/5 होना, 35/7 होना चाहिए ना?
हाँ हाँ, नहीं मैंने टोटल नहीं लिखा है,
अच्छा,
आई जस्ट
ओके।
गिवन अ टेंटेटिव आइडिया. Wait, I just show the screen and will explain you. Mhm. Or I will bring this here also. See, see this.
यस यस, ये है। इसमें मेरे को यहाँ पे मतलब ये चीज
हम्म.
समझ नहीं आ रही है। मोड का मेरे को समझ में आ गया, क्योंकि मोड मतलब जिसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी एम्पलीट्यूड मतलब जो सबसे ज्यादा है, मोड
हाँ.
ठीक जगह पे है। मीडियन भी सही जगह पे है, जिनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा है तो उधर की साइड शिफ्ट हो जाएगा मीडियन। बट ये
हम्म.
मीन जो है ना, मीन हमेशा
हम्म.
सेंटर में आना चाहिए। अगर हम पॉजिटिव स्क्यूड देखें तो नहीं, हमेशा सेंटर में नहीं आना चाहिए।
एग्जैक्टली exactly, हाँ.
नहीं आना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर हम देखें कि ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंसी वाले जिनकी वैल्यू ज्यादा है, मतलब जो
हम्म.
बड़े बड़े नंबर है, अगर उनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा है, मतलब वो ज्यादा बार रिपीट हो रहे हैं, तो मीन हमेशा उनकी साइड शिफ्ट होगा ना, बड़े नंबरों की साइड। बट इसमें तो नेगेटिव स्क्यूड में फ्रीक्वेंसी जो ज्यादा है, मतलब मान लो अगर इसमें दिखा रखा है कि बड़े नंबरों की फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा है नेगेटिव वाले स्क्यूड में, तो
हम्म.
मीन हमेशा राइट साइड में आना चाहिए ना, सेंटर में आ रहा है मीन। मीन इस केस में।
नहीं, सेंटर में कहाँ आ रहा है? इफ यू विल सी दिस, दिस इज द ग्राफ. दिस इज ग्राफ. ये आपका अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में गया एंड देन यहाँ से ये डाउनवर्ड में आने लगा एंड दिस इज द मीन. दिस पॉइंट इज द मीन.
तो
ठीक है. ये ना आपके ज्यादा की तरफ है, ना आपके कम की तरफ है. Getting my point? For example, you have a data like 2 3 4 5 6 25 85 and then अचानक 100. ठीक है. तो you are having this also, but you are having इसका count भी तो आपके पास है.
नहीं,
यो.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था मैम, इसमें मैंने बहुत एनालाइज किया था, मैं फिर समझ नहीं
हम्म.
आया मेरे को। एक्चुअली
हम्म.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, जैसे मान लो नेगेटिव स्क्यूड है, ठीक है। तो
हम्म.
नेगेटिव स्क्यूड में हम देख रहे हैं कि मोड जो है वो राइट साइड में है। ठीक
हम्म.
है। इसका
हम्म.
मतलब कि जो ज्यादा बार रिपीट हो रहे हैं नंबर, वो
हाँ
राइट वाले
हाँ
हैं। इसका
हाँ
मतलब ग्रेटर नंबर ज्यादा बार रिपीट हो रहे हैं। ठीक है, इसका मतलब बड़े बड़े नंबर बहुत ज्यादा
हाँ.
बार रिपीट हो रहे
हाउ
हैं।
डू
तो
यू
अगर
से
हम
दिस
मीन
कि
मीन निकालेंगे।
हाउ डू यू से दिस कि हमारे ज्यादा नंबर उधर, मतलब बड़े बड़े नंबर किनारे उस साइड
हाँ,
वो
इसलिए
हो
मैं
रहा
कह
है.
रहा हूँ, क्योंकि ये जो आप ये देख रहे हैं, ये राइट साइड में शिफ्ट हो रखा है ना। मतलब अगर हम
हम्म.
लिखेंगे कि 1 2 ऐसा करके लिखेंगे, 3 4, तो ये जो पार्ट है ये ग्रेटर है ना, मतलब ये बड़ा नंबर है
हम्म.
ना,
हम्म.
ये बहुत बार रिपीट हो रहा है।
हम्म.
तो जब ये वाला नंबर ज्यादा बार रिपीट हो रहा है, इसका मतलब जो बड़े नंबर हैं उनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा है।
हाँ बिल्कुल।
तो इसका मतलब मीन हमेशा राइट उनकी साइड शिफ्ट होगा ना। जब एवरेज निकालेंगे, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा, तो वो सम में ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूट करेगा ना। मतलब जब हम सम करेंगे तो बड़े
हाँ हाँ,
नंबर जो है वो सम में ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूट करेंगे, तो मीन मीन भी तो उधर ही की साइड शिफ्ट होगा ना। तो यहाँ पे मीन सेंटर में क्यों आ रहा है?
this is the point, but actually if you are looking for the skewness or like this, okay, at
यस
this, in this particular scenario even only I'm talking about, okay, I'm not talking about the
यस
overall thing, but if you will considering only this scenario, this is skewness distribution,
यस
okay, so you
यस।
have to learn it like this only, because in the
हाँ
interview
वही
what
है ना।
this ask,
वॉट इट।
okay, and this is bit
समझ गया।
confusing because this mean part get
हाँ।
confused, because
यस।
everyone will think this is the, position where we get the high amount of data.
हाँ।
Okay, so mean should be at this point here, not in
यस।
the, not this, the opposite side.
ऑब्वियसली यस।
Okay, but this is something like this which has been made, statistically. Okay, so you have to learn it like this only, because this is asked in the interviews to tell me in the positive skewness, which can they will actually ask you to write the graph. Okay, show
गॉट
me
इट
your
गॉट इट।
screen and just write the, make a graph and show me where should be the mean in the positive skewness or in the negative
हम्म।
skewness. Okay, at that
हम्म।
time you have to show this.
ठीक है।
ठीक है?
समझ
Yeah.
गया। ओके। थैंक
Okay. After this, we will be discussing about another thing, that is converting categorical variable into the numerical variable. In this, if you will see, for example, your machine learning model, it will not understand your any categorical thing. You have to convert it into the numerical. So what you have to do, for example, you have a male gender. For example, you have a gender where you have male and female. You have to convert it like 0 or 1. ठीक है? इसका एक आता है, there are way to convert it that we will discuss later कि how you will convert it, that is a one hot coding, and these are the methods basically how we can change the categorical value into the numerical value, like capping method or these many things. So we can change it likewise. Next is, for example, you will be having a weight that is 80 kg or 72 kg or 22 gram. We want to calculate average weight, so that we need to remove kg. Otherwise, what is this? This is not integer, this is object. So basically what you have to do, you have to calculate the average weight. For example, you have 20, 30, 60, 70. You have to calculate the average weight, so that you have to calculate the average weight, so that need to remove kg and kg a gram, whatever it is, and change the data type to 50 kg. So 50,000. ये हम बेसिकली वैसे भी कर सकते हैं. याद है, if you guys have remember, we have done it in SQL, कि if this is kg, then this should be the thing. If this is gram, then this should be the thing converted into this thing. Remember, guys, we have done the conditional formatting there. Do you guys remember about it? We have learned this in SQL.
Ma'am, what?
Like it was, if you have something in your 50 kg, then you have to convert
Okay.
all this part into something a million or gram.
Billion.
Exactly, right?
Case statement.
So likewise, you can change it with, if it is something a kg, just multiply with 1,000. Okay, so all the kg will multiply with the 1,000, so it will be a 50,000, then it will like this. Okay, so you can do it like this by using conditional statements, but you can simply use this also, that you can get the average and then you will change the data type. After this, if you will see the outlier, basically outlier will be visualized by two plots. One is box plot and one is scatter plot. These two plots, this is very important, guys. Always remember this, because this is asked many times in the interviews, ki by which plot you get the outlier. How do you recognize whether your data is having outlier or not? So you have to tell it with the help of box plot or the scatter plot. I will get to know ki my data have this outlier.
Are these visualizations?
Sorry.
Are this box plot and scatter plot are visualizations?
Yes, it comes under visualizations. After this, let's discuss one another thing, that is feature scaling. 7th, 8th, that is feature scaling. In the feature scaling, that is actually very important in terms of machine learning, deep learning, AI, NLP, everything. It is very important because you have to change your data, you have to convert your variables. For example, basically first understand how many types of this is. This is basically a standardization and normalization. In standardization, the data will be converted to -3 to +3. In normalization, the data will convert to 1 or 0 or 1. And now you will see, let's take one example. We have a name, age, salary, A, B, C. Age is 22, 23, 24. Salary is 30,000, 40,000, 60,000. For example, 27, 1 lakh. Now, if you will see, guys, our machine learning model, what the model will do, basically, our model will give more preference to the salary part. It will get biased, basically. Okay, this will our model will get biased and it will give more preference to this salary column. Why? Because the value in the salary column is higher than the age column. Both are integer, but if you will see the weightage, so machine learning or any model will give weightage to this variable more than this. So what do you have to do? You have to do the normalization or standardization. For example, if you have done the normalization, so what happens? All the values or no, standardization or normalization, any of the one if you have done, so how your value will convert? It will be convert at random value, just in between -3 to +3 or 0 to 1. It's like, for example, 0.3, 0.9, 0.4, 0.5, 0.8, 0.6, 0.7, 0.1. It will randomly give the value. This is age and this is salary. It will randomly give. Now what happens? Your machine learning model or deep learning model or NLP model or AI model will give equal weightage to this and this both the variables, because now it will see that they are having same amount of data. That's why this normalization and standardization is very much important. Now with the help of, so remember two things. First we have discussed outlier. What are the two plots or two charts?
Box plot
And
and plus minus 3 sigma means normal
Scatter
distribution.
plot. Box plot and scatter plot.
scatter plot.
Scatter plot.
अच्छा ये दूसरा ठीक है इसका ओके मैम
Next
बट
is
+-3 सिग्मा से भी तो निकाल सकते हैं जो उससे नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन से
निकाल सकते हैं, that is to different thing ना. Tapas, they will ask you simple 2-1 question कि what all are the plots, how you will get to know with the visualization कि how many outliers you are having, or
ठीक
does
है
your data have any outlier or not. Next
Okay.
is role of heat map or scatter matrix. What is the role of this? Basically, the role of this is it will check the correlation between variable or any variable. ठीक है, you can say check the correlation between any variable. For example, you have a variable name age and you have a variable name salary and name. Now what it will do, it will create a thing like this. Ignore this part. It would be name, age, salary, name, age, salary, and likewise it will be a shaded part, basically a light shaded, dark shaded, smooth shaded. It will basically show the correlation between the variable कि नेम वेरिएबल का एज वेरिएबल से क्या कोरिलेशन है और कितना स्ट्रॉन्ग कोरिलेशन है. सेम विद सैलरी से, तो हम इसमें क्या देखेंगे कि एज का सैलरी से बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग कोरिलेशन है. अगर हम ये हम कैसे देख सकते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपकी एज बढ़ रही है और साथ साथ में आपकी सैलरी बढ़ रही है, एट दैट पॉइंट वी कैन से आपके सैलरी का आपके एज के साथ एक पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन है. एज द सैलरी इंक्रीज, as the age increase, salary increases. So this is how the correlation works. Now discuss about the that is types of data. You will be saying there are two type of data. One is numerical, one is categorical. This is made of numbers. This is made of words. For example, age, weight, number of children, shoe size, etc. Here if you will see, the example would be like color, gender, blood type, ethnicity likewise. Now if you will see, let's discuss about first numerical. So in the numerical, there are two types. There are two types. One is continuous, another is discrete. In the continuous, if you will see, the values will be in a continuous manner, like infinite option you can take. Just a minute, guys. Yeah. Okay. So here what you can see, infinite option. In the continuous, it's having infinite option, and in discrete, you will be having a finite option. Let's see how. Infinite option like age, weight, blood pressure, but now let's see the finite option. That would be a car, number of children. This is the example for finite option or discrete way. Now another is categorical. In the categorical, you will see there is two things again. One is ordinal and one is nominal. If you will see, in the ordinal, data has hierarchy, and here there is no hierarchy. Okay, so which kind of data here, if you will see, for example, mood or pain. How pain? Pain is something like normal pain, severe pain. Something comes in a hierarchical manner. So that comes under the ordinal. Rating. How the rating is? 1 rating, 2 rating, 3 rating, 4 rating, 5 rating. Feedback. Good, bad, very bad, worse. Likewise. Same with the non-hierarchical. If you will see, eye color, traffic light, blood type. Now tell me guys, marital status. This was asked in the interview. Marital status. Like married, divorce, bachelor, unmarried. Which kind of type it will come?
Nominal scale of data, ma'am.
Categorical,
Categorical, ma'am.
qualitative, categorical.
Ordinal.
मतलब
Ordinal scale of data, ma'am.
ये nominal में आएगा ना,
Exactly.
nominal.
It will come under nominal
Nominal scale.
because I guess nominal.
ये naming के लिए हो रहा है ना,
Now, what is
खाली
the simple meaning of hierarchy?
classification purpose के लिए जो होता है, I think वो nominal होता है ना,
This
जो
is just
खाली
a categorical data, right? It's
Exactly.
a nominal scale of data.
Exactly. So this is nominal because just a normal हम लोग categories हम लोग देख रहे हैं. We can see the categories here, but there is no hierarchy. Okay, that's why this is a nominal data.
Now, what is the simple meaning of hierarchy?
Hierarchy means which is a step
Rank.
by step.
rank या
Okay,
order.
rank. For example, if I give you a feedback which will start from a fine. ठीक है, I will give you कि may I know your name please?
Ma'am, Rehan.
Rehan. So Rehan, for example, I will say you कि Rehan, your performance was fine. Next day you came, I said you given the another presentation, I said your performance was fine. Sorry, good. Another day you came, I said your performance was very good. Next day, excellent. Next day, superb. Okay, so what is this? Basically, this is a hierarchy, a feedback which is going in a upward direction or the downward direction. Okay, so for example, rating. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. So in what manner you are giving 1 star? Because it is having a least experience, better experience, good experience, very good experience, and 5 star is excellent experience. 5 star, that means excellent experience. Are you getting, Rehan, what I'm trying to say?
Yes, ma'am. It means we are ranking the. It means ranking, right?
You can say this. You can say this.
Okay, ma'am. Understood.
Yeah. Next is, let's discuss about types of analysis. That is types of analysis. If you will see this, so we will be having analysis as univariate analysis or bivariate analysis or next last is multivariate analysis. What is univariate analysis? In this, one variable at a time. One variable at a time. And इसके examples क्या है हमारे? Like histogram, bar chart. ये चीज पूछी जाती है इंटरव्यूज में. Tell me the examples for univariate. You have to tell it like histogram, bar chart, pie chart. Then come to the bivariate. When you will be having a two variable at a time. Okay. In this, if you will see, numeric variable and categorical variable both. These two variables we are having. For example, the motto is just simple. In the bivariate, you will be having two variable. And next is multivariable. In the multivariable, you will see more than two variable. More than two variable. This is what the multivariable is. If you will see here now, let's take this example. Now tell me guys, which kind of analysis is this? It's univariate, bivariate or multivariate?
Multivariate.
Exactly. So basically, this is a kind of data somewhere you will find while you are working on the machine learning model or any kind of application if you are making. Okay. So basically, if you will see here, these are the variables. This is the variable, this is the variable, this is the variable, this is the variable, and this is the variable. Let's discuss about these 3 or 4 terms. You will be finding these many terms. Okay. First is features and label. These are called as features and this one is label. Basically, these are independent variable. These are independent variable, but this is the dependent variable. Why I'm saying this? Age is, dependent on age. It has nothing to do with height, smoke and gender. Age, height is independent, smoke is independent, gender independent, but the lung capacity will be determined by these four independent variable. What should be the height, what should be the age, what should be the height, whether he smoke or she smoke or not, and what is the gender. As per these four variable, it will determine the lung capacity. That's why these four are independent variable and these are dependent variable. Now tell me guys, in any of the data set, while you are going to perform any machine learning algorithm or you want to create an application, is it possible that you would be having more than one dependent variable? Is it possible?
Yes.
Think twice. My question is, if you are going to perform any machine learning algorithm or you want to create any application, or for example you want to create this application, okay, do you need any other dependent variable, or do you ever need a dependent variable more than one?
मैम इसका वो समझ नहीं आ रहा ना एक्चुअली, क्योंकि हम तो ये सोच रहे हैं कि हो सकता है वेरिएबल तो कितने भी बना सकते हैं हम। हो सकता है कि एज और हाइट, खाली जो एज और हाइट पे डिपेंड कर रहा हो, दो इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल पे डिपेंड कर रहा हो, ऐसा भी एक डिपेंडेंट अलग से बन सकता है।
माय क्वेश्चन इज, यू वांट टू क्रिएट एन एप्लीकेशन, ठीक है, आपको एक एप्लीकेशन बनाना है, ठीक है, वहां पे आप मुझे ये बताओ, आपके पास दीज मेनी इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स हैं, ओके, और इन एनी काइंड ऑफ सिनेरियो आपके पास इतने इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल हैं, तो इज इट पॉसिबल दैट यू विल बी हैविंग dependent variable more than one for creating an application? I'm talking about for creating an one application. एक एप्लीकेशन को बनाने के लिए we will be needing one dependent variable. Okay, let's see how. For example, you will be asked to create this application. So how you will make? This is the application page you will create. पहला आपका होगा age, this is the box, height, this is the box, smoke, this is the box, gender, this is the box, and then submit. This you have to press. Age आपने डाला 23, height आपने डाला 62.1, स्मोक आपने डाला नो, जेंडर आपने डाला फीमेल, आपने सबमिट किया, आपको लंग कैपेसिटी, सबमिट के पीछे क्या है, बेसिकली सबमिट इज लंग कैपेसिटी, आपने सबमिट किया, आपको लंग कैपेसिटी मिल गई 6.48. नाउ आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट कि व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल and what is the role of independent variable? This is the exactly way you will create an application.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
is it like dependent on the number of features that we are providing in the application? Like in this particular example, you have provided only one feature, that is lung cap. That's why
हाँ,
you have one particular dependent variable. If I provide
correct.
one more feature,
हाँ,
like any other, take an example of any other feature. So that will be another dependent variable, right? With the same data, with the same independent variables.
see, that is a different scenario, Vinod. It's Vinod, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a different scenario, Vinod. That is a bit complex situation you will get when you have to create an application where you have to infer two things. These are the dependent variable, and still, Vinod, it will not give you like this that you will. Okay, just try to give me an example. Give me any example where you will be having two dependent variable. Sorry, two independent variable. What I'm saying, two dependent variable. Give me any example. Or you will be having more than one dependent variable. Do you have any example about it?
So like here, I can predict the cancer predictability of these particular observations. And based on its age, height, smoking,
Okay.
and the gender, I can predict the cancer probability of
Okay.
that
Okay.
particular customer.
हाँ, in that case we can do. In that case, yeah, that is a very good example you have given. अगर हम यहाँ पे एक और कॉलम बना दें, okay, actually, what to say,
So
Vinod,
like, yeah,
Vinod, this is the cancer, okay, whether yes or no,
yeah,
ठीक है, yes or no. This is your independent variable then. Sorry, dependent variable then. Are you getting?
yes.
This will not be your dependent variable then. This will be your dependent variable. ये वाला जो वेरिएबल है, ठीक है, ये आपके इसमें से किसी से वो करके ये डिपेंडेंट बन रहा है, बट इवेंचुअली जो आपने एप्लीकेशन बनाया, द एप्लीकेशन यू हैव क्रिएटेड, ठीक है, आपने क्या किया, यहाँ पे आपने डाला एज, एज इतनी थी, आपने सबमिट किया, आपने हाइट डाली, सबमिट किया, आपने स्मोक डाला, सबमिट किया, आपने जेंडर डाला, सबमिट किया, आपने लंग कैपेसिटी डाली है और सबमिट किया, ठीक है, आपने लास्ट में जैसे ही कैंसर वाले को सबमिट, आप ये लंग कैपेसिटी को सबमिट करोगे, यू विल गेट द रिजल्ट हियर कि वेदर द पर्सन इज हैविंग कैंसर और नॉट. So in the application, you will be having a dependent variable one only.
Ma'am, but how the user will calculate the lung capacity when he only know the data about the age, height, smoke, and gender? Lung
हाँ, तो
capacity
आपने
is a
इसे सेलेक्ट
dependent
किया ना,
variable, right?
आपने इसे सेलेक्ट किया ना, आपने एज डाला, यहाँ पे मेंशन किया,
Right.
आपने यहाँ पे, हाँ वो
वो
मैं
तो
समझ
हमें
रही
पता
हूँ,
चल गया मैम.
वो मैं समझ रही कि
हाँ,
आपने
तो
यहाँ पे
लंग
एक और
कैपेसिटी
डाला,
वो यूजर कैसे उसको फाइंड आउट करेगा कि 6.84 है, 10.13 है,
यूजर
9.55
नहीं
है?
करेगा, वो यूजर नहीं करेगा.
फॉर्मूला फॉर्मूला होता है, फॉर्मूला होगा ना इसका.
राइट, सो दैट इज अगेन फॉर्मूले से हम
नहीं
लोग खुद
नहीं
ही
नहीं
कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं, है
नहीं
ना?
नहीं
तो
नहीं,
दैट इज अ
यहाँ that is different thing, that is not, formula will not play any role here, okay. That then after यहाँ पे आपका हाइट आया, ठीक है, आपने स्मोक पे आके आपने ये जो आपका लंग कैपेसिटी था, ठीक है, लंग कैपेसिटी पे आपने क्या किया, सबमिट किया, ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल सबमिट का प्रेशर बटन आया, आपने जैसे ही सबमिट किया, आपको यहाँ पे लंग कैपेसिटी पता चल गई, ठीक है, कि फॉर एग्जांपल 6.48, ये 6.48 जैसे ही लंग कैपेसिटी आपके पास आएगी, ठीक है, आपके पास एक ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे चार्ट होगा, ठीक है, कि इफ द रेंज इज, फॉर एग्जांपल हम लोग जब डायबिटीज का या किसी भी चीज का टेस्ट कराने
Yeah, I
जाते हैं,
got your point, ma'am. The thing is, you are trying to explain कि at a particular time there will be only one dependent variable.
एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली,
And if you want to have a multiple dependent variable, that is, you have a multiple applications for it.
एग्जैक्टली. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हम किसी डायग्नोस्टिक सेंटर में जाते हैं, वहां
Got
पे
it, ma'am. Got it.
हमने कोई टेस्ट कराया, ठीक है, हमारा ब्लड इतना है, मतलब कि हीमोग्लोबिन इतना है, ये चीज इतना है, डायबिटीज का ये इतना आया, ये इतना आया, तो वो हमें एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे वो करके नहीं देता है कि आपको ये है, वो हमें क्या देता है, वो हमें एक रेंज प्रोवाइड करता है कि 6.48 इज द रेंज फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फिर वो नीचे यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी हमें मेंशन करके देता है for the high diabetes, the range should be 10 to 12. For the low diabetes, the range should be 8 to 7. अब now you have got this result. तो आपको इससे खुद ये जानना होगा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे 6 to 8, 6 to 10 फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो इससे आपको खुद ही पता चल जाएगा कि you comes under this category, low diabetes.
Yeah, ma'am, I got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Next and last, actually, let's discuss one thing more. Who are today for the Teams United? Kaushik and Neeraj, are you guys presenting today? Both are not here. Kaushik and Neeraj.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Kaushik.
I do a project in the IPL project.
Mm-hmm.
So can I show this?
After this one thing, then you can show it. Okay.
Okay. So, but sir, Niraj is not connected to me because I also message this.
Okay. No worries. Kaushik. Okay. So last is statistical analysis. हाँ तो नहीं, ये इसके अलावा there is few more thing which is predictor and target. Okay, so age, height, smoke, gender, इसके बेस पे आपका टारगेट वेरिएबल क्या है? दिस लंग कैपेसिटी इज योर टारगेट वेरिएबल. आप प्रिडिक्ट किसके बेसिस पे कर रहे हो? आप एज, हाइट, स्मोक और जेंडर के बेसिस पे इसको प्रिडिक्ट कर रहे हो. दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज प्रिडिक्टर एंड लंग कैपेसिटी इज योर टारगेट वेरिएबल. Same with X. Age, height, smoke and gender is your X variable and Y is your lung cap, which is a dependent variable. So, Vinod, can you see this? This is predictor versus target. That means target variable should be 1.
Got
Okay,
it.
that is the lung capacity. And prediction, आपने इतने सारे variable के basis पे इसको predict किया है. ठीक है?
Yeah, got it, ma'am.
Okay, so I think rest of the topic like statistical analysis and the other things we will be covering tomorrow, and we'll cover the theoretical part by tomorrow itself. And after the next this class, Sunday's class, next Friday, we will start working on the notebook. So yes, Kaushik, you can share your screen.
Ma'am, meanwhile, I just wanted to make
Mhm.
the heads up that yesterday's files, what you have shared, now that is not available on the Discord. So, like, you can ask coordinator to make it available on the Discord. These pandas file which we were presenting.
Actually, the last class file.
Last class files.
Okay. I will ask with the management. And the NumPy file are also not uploaded yet, right?
No, nothing is uploaded there.
Okay, I will ask Vinod. After this class, I will connect to them. No worries.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Yes, Kaushik, please. Kaushik, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I said.
Are you sharing, Kaushik?
Yes.
Hmm.
So this is the project of the IPL RCB database, and IPL database, and it is first of things IPL period table content to this bowling style and a lot of things of the table for this any of the ball to ball and play match and wicket taking. So
कौशिक इसे फुल कर दो, मतलब ऊपर से ना पूरा दिखेगा.
और फिर मैक्सिमम कर दो, मैक्सिमम
वो
मैक्सिमाइज बटन पे क्लिक करो.
क्रॉस के बगल में जो माइनस प्लस, वो पूरा वाला फुल ऊपर ऊपर, सबसे ऊपर और ऊपर, बस ये.
नहीं, ये तो नीचे नहीं नाम रहा है.
वो जो नीचे एरर आ रहे हैं ना, उन्हें नीचे कर.
इसको.
हाँ.
So it is the first project is the my site, and create table match ID session ID is the comment of the period table, and toss winner venue ID, and log table is the match. This is the data for the match. They insert the value.
Okay, so you yourself insert the data, Kaushik?
Yes.
Okay, great.
The drop table is the exit, and create table player ID, and player ID, player name, the date of birth, and bowling skill. Log table player right, and Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, Rohit Sharma. This is the player value. Log table player right and value. And unlock the table, enable to key, primary key and foreign key using. So I randomly choose a 4 name: Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, and Rohit Sharma, and AB de Villiers. Insert, and then I also match ID, create table a match, player of the match, player ID, role ID, and then insert the match value is the value of the 3 variable, and the player match value is 145, 165, 185 null. This value inside in the player match. Then it is session, log the session. Which session? Which years are I created the match scheduler? Log insert the table match playing to the both of teams. The 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 13, 14, 19, 18, 19. And then the create table team ID, team name, and default engine is the DB, and YouTube's, and it is not a my creation. It is the data randomly choosing.
Okay.
So first log a team rights and team value is Royal Challengers match in randomly using the 8 teams: Chennai Super King, Mumbai Indians, Kolkata Knight Riders, Delhi Daredevil. And then it is drop table if is value, and venue ID is int not null, and primary key and foreign key using. So drop table exit the wicket taken a match ID, which match is how many wicket taking the bowler of the player out, bowler in default num since, and log table wicket taken. This is the randomly choosing for the data wicket taken value. So this is the completed. So first of things, I ball by ball. I also refresh this, and this is the period table coming out by ball. Match ID 1 innings, 1 over ID, ball once, 45 strike rate 45, bowler 24. How many run for the bowler 24 and underscore 4, and team batting 5 and team bowling 4. This is the bowling ID, ball by ball. And then I extra run. Over ID 4, bowling ID 4, no ball 0 0. This is the period table coming out, extra run. So match ID is 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. How many matches at 36 is the last match ID. Then the over is 13 and bowling ID 4 and wide is 0 and no ball is 1. This is the creating by the table for the database for the extra run. Hello.
Yes, yes.
And then I play the play match. Match is match ID 1, play ID 45, rule of ID 135, 190, 155. This is the player ID and role of the match ID is 36 ही आएगा. Last में 36 played the both of these teams. 46 the difference value, and then the session. Session ID is the 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 2000 up to 2024. How many session I play the IPL session to matlab 2008 to 2024. This year data is not included because this year is happening. So 2008 to 2024 is the 17 years playing for the IPL. So the data is the session and wicket taken team. First of team ID is the Royal Challengers Bangalore, Chennai Super King, Mumbai Indians, Kolkata Knight Riders, Delhi Capitals, Lucknow Super Giant, Punjab Kings and Gujarat Titans. 10 teams are the participate the IPL session. And then is venue. Venue is the which stadium are the conduct for the match. For the Wankhede Stadium, Chinnamani Stadium, Eden Gardens, Firoz Shah Kodla, Green Park, HPC Stadium. A lot of name is coming. I don't know because I not a grounded, not a going to the ground cricket.
No worries, Kaushik.
Varun Jaitley Stadium and Newland, South Africa. Wicket taken. Wicket taken is over and bowling ID 3, bowler 24. Play of the 45 match 24, 54, 65, 17, 19, 91, 182, 101 match is playing a 42 wicket taking. So these are the things that wicket taken. So This is the whole of the project I completed, and
What you have inferred from this, Kaushik? This is the tables. So what you have inferred from this?
the match ID and innings.
Mm, I mean, you have not used, anywhere the other functions we have discussed. This is what I wanted to ask. The things you have shown, that is good. That is just the tables you have shown to us. But I just wanted to see what is the outcome? Like, if the player is this, तो उस particular player ने कितना score बनाया, कितने matches खेले, likewise. That you haven't done right, till now, right? Okay, कोई बात नहीं. Work करो इस project पे. It was a good project. So try to do everything what we have discussed in the class. And
ऐसे मैम प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच देख लेते हैं. प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच ओके हैं. The player names of the IPL session. Virat Kohli, date of birth is 2000 and 2 and 1. MS Dhoni 93. I choose a randomly. I don't know the date of birth exactly. So I randomly choose for the any of date of birth. So Glenn Maxwell 2004 and bowling style skill 2.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Ma'am, Kaushik, can you go to query 1 or query 5 file?
Which query? Acha,
Query
okay.
1.
Query page?
Query 5.
Query 5. Go to the query 5, Kaushik.
Here it is.
No. Just next to the query 1. Just now you have touched. Yeah, this one.
See, I just wanted to understand that there was a particular query where he have used the lock function and then unlock function as well. So most probably that is the main query where he has created the tables and the records. So wanted to understand that what is this lock and unlock function does.
Where he does the lock and unlock
I
function?
think in player match or IPL dump, I think it should be in IPL dump 1.
Show me, Kaushik.
Can I run this?
No, don't run this. IPL dump. Can you click on IPL dump? Yeah. Yeah, here. Here it is on 100th line.
On 100th line, lock tables.
Yeah. So
Extra runs. Okay.
Kaushik, can you show that particular line? The entire query.
Actually, we know this is not what he is showing. This is a database.
Right, I got this. I just wanted to understand what is this lock tables and then unlock tables does.
I got your question. I will see this, what it is, and we'll discuss it, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Okay, Kaushik. Just try to use all the functions we have done in the class. Okay. And for tomorrow, Tapas and I guess
Ma'am, Prem, I think will not be available tomorrow. Bhanu will update me today that he will do or not, but I will, if nobody do, then I will solely represent the project.
No issue. So tomorrow I will see your presentation, okay? You, Bhanu and Prem. Okay?